horsepower is there, all-wheel drive. I mean, I could sell this thing day in and day out to anybody. It's so awesome.
You dropped a towel, Scott.
I know, that's shot, man. I gotta get another one now. But, no, I love this thing. I absolutely love this thing. Hang on, I gotta get another towel. No, hang on. All right, you following me around? So as you can see, I've wiped down the vehicle.
It looks all right.
Looks all right, yeah, it's not bad. Sort of, right?
See, can I even see myself in it?
But I got to get the rims still,
yeah,
obviously.
yeah.
I'll put a little tire dress on. But you know what's cool about this? I'm not washing. You don't see any hoses, no soap, no detergents, no cleaners, no rims, no rim cleaners, all-purpose cleaners, nothing.
It's easy.
It's TopCoat F11 Pro. The reason why is because it's already coated. And it doesn't matter how dirty this vehicle gets. I can spray it on and wipe it off just like that. It will not scratch it, it will not scuff it, it will not hurt it. And that's every surface, not just paint, you know.
So I can do interior with this?
Oh my God, yeah. Yeah, this entire interior is coated.
You know, especially these lighter color interiors, like this one, usually what people have a problem with is when the jeans, the blue jeans, God, I've been doing this for over 35 years, geez, do I know this business inside and out? What happens is, someone will get in the vehicle and have blue jeans on, or a really colored fabric.
And when you start getting in and out, in and out, in and out of a light colored leather or fabric, you're gonna get what's called dye transfer after a period of time.
And the dealers know this because when they get a used vehicle in and they go to sell it, a lot of times they'll call spray the seat. And what that means is they'll match the color, and they'll literally, for lack of terminology, re-dye it, repaint that seat the exact same color. So all that transfer, the color transfer is gone. But
the easiest way to stop it in the first place is just protect it with TopCoat F11 Pro and coat your leather. That way you won't get that color transfer. And what it does, you just take a microfiber towel, you just damp it a little bit, and you just wipe your seat down, and all of it comes right on because you've protected it with TopCoat F11 Pro. No different from the outside, same as the inside. The other really wonderful thing, I don't know if, well, I'll tell you anyway, is not only are you protecting it from the elements, right? You're also putting an incredible shine on it. There's nothing that outshines TopCoat F11, and or Pro for that matter, especially Pro now, and which is just the next generation of F11, right? Because we're always making, we're evolving. Everyone knows we manufacture. We're not one of these marketing guys. Oh, they drive me nuts. But anyway, point is, you get always the best technologies, right? But the beautiful part is, again, you get the depth of image, you get the shine, you get your asset protected, you're safe from all the elements. I mean, you get everything, absolutely everything you could ever imagine or want in this one bottle. Bird, poop isn't gonna stick, it's not gonna stain. All the bugs, like love bug season is here in Florida. It's brutal. But you know what's wonderful? They come right off with the F11 because it's not gonna stick, and especially the Pro. So when the bug hits, you get a really acidic content that's left behind, right? And if you don't get it off, or you have an inferior coating, it's literally going to etch and stain your paint, and it looks just god-awful. Well, you don't have to worry about that with TopCoat F11 Pro. So again, whether it's sap, I don't care what it is, you're protected from the elements, so.
Can I use it on matte?
Oh yeah, oh my God, yeah. I mean, that's the other beautiful part. I can't tell you thousands and thousands and thousands of Harley-Davidson motorcycles, they call it denim, have we saved from day one. And because there's no real way of protecting a denim paint. They have cleaners, they try to say, use this polish, but then what happens is it shines it. It puts an artificial shine to it. Well, the other thing that we did when we formulated our F11 series products, well, all of our coatings for that matter, is we only enhance the material you apply it to. So if you have a really matte or dull finish, it will remain matte or dull, yet it's gonna look brand new, it's gonna be protected, and it's gonna treat it from that day moving forward against the elements, everything, fingerprints, you name it. So yeah, you can do matte all day long. It's wonderful.
Nice. Some people think it's a little expensive.
Well, you gotta remember, I've heard that before. However, let's really break it down, okay? It's not. And I'll tell you why. Because the way we formulated and made this, you gotta remember, there's 35 years behind this. And I'm serious when I tell you this. I have professionally done this my entire life. I started when I was 9 years old, okay? That's why I got into this business. One, too many products on the market. Hey Birdie, what are you doing, girl?
Some might say,
you coming out to say hello?
Don't be a chicken.
Some might say, don't be a chicken. Use it.
Try it.
It's not expensive. And I'll tell you why it's not expensive. I literally made this product to replace 8+ detailing products that you would traditionally and normally need to detail with. And think about it. No more washing. think of that statement alone, and you tell me how many products you're saving, how much work you're saving, how much time you are saving. And I'm simply little mist here, little buff there, on a black vehicle that's the hardest to clean and maintain, so they say. It's actually the easiest because I'm using F11 Pro or F11, but I'm not doing any of that stuff. So I'm saving all the time. What's your time worth to you? I'm saving what? All the money. If you take the price of this product and then you add up all those products I talked about, and we've done it, you're well over $200. And I guarantee you, if I walk in your garage, I'll open up your cabinet and I'll see all those products sitting there collecting dust. Why? Because you're trying the next one. Because all these marketers out there that copy everything we do and say, they don't make anything. They're just marketing. They're grabbing whatever they can find, saying what we say and trying to capitalize on it, right? And they're trying to get you to buy it. And guess what? You fall for it. And then you try it like, oh, that's terrible. And you end up coming back to TopCoat F11 anyway. We know that. But we actually formulate, we make it, we do it for a reason. And guess what? If there is something that somebody doesn't like, we listen to our customer base, we fix it, we actually reformulate and make it better. What do you think TopCoat F11 Pro is for? Newer, better technologies that we introduced into the market. This is another first again in the industry. No different than F11, just took the whole thing by storm. TopCoat F11 Pro is doing the same thing all over again. So anyway.
And I'm looking at that bottle. Let me see that bottle. Don't hold it up. No, look at, we just did almost the whole vehicle. And there's only that little bit.
And this wasn't full. This was about down to there.
Yeah.
So watch how little I use.
Yeah, let me
I'll just
see.
give you a show. So hold on, watch Birdie behind you. That's my cool little chick. So I'm gonna unlock it just so the mirrors come out. Okay. Well, the mirrors are supposed to come out. There we go. So now watch this. So literally, just like this. And because this little bit goes a long way, I'm barely using the product at all. I'm using it that's in the towel. Same thing here, right? Just a little bit. I'm just misting. I'm not going crazy with it. And watch inside of this mirror. So that's too much. I actually just did too much. But look at, watch this. I do the whole inside, outside. You always flip. The key with TopCoat F11 or Pro is you're always flipping. You're always going to a dry side of the towel because you want to do that final buff. But watch this. Now, everyone knows all the back surgeries I've had. And since 2002, when I started the company, I think it was like 6 weeks later, I had that terrible car accident. So I'm always in pain. I got a spinal cord stimulator. I got a pain pump. I think it's up to 16 back surgeries now. And I'm doing this in my condition. I mean, put that in perspective, right? So you see how little I used, right? And watch this. I don't know if you can see where I'm wiping. Can you see that yet?
Yeah.
Okay, now watch. Watch how fast I'm doing this. Again, now I'll take my dry towel right here. I'm just going to do my follow-up. And what's also cool about this, I can do this without even looking. All I need to do is do it by feel. So if all of a sudden I'm working, I'll give you an example, and I go here, all of a sudden it gets a little, how do I say, not as, more friction. Really slick with our microglide, and then it gets a little less slick, okay? So that's how you know where you've been, where you've left off, but very, very easy. So now I'll get lower, right down here, right, on this lower rocker area. Now again, with my back, it's problematic. That's another reason I made the Love Glove. But regardless, I fold up my microfiber. You see all that dirt? You see what just happened?
Yeah.
Now you can't do that with other products. You just can't. You'd scratch it. But because of our technology, you don't have to worry about it. It just wipes right off. Right, Birdie?
Right, Birdie?
Tell him, Birdie. Tell him, Birdie. Exactly. Peacock. See, so now this whole side is done. Let's follow up with doing this panel. Now watch this. Barely used anything. Barely used anything. Again, start the process. Buff it in, go down, get your edges and your margins, okay? And you can see the dirt. I'm gonna follow up with my second one, my dry one. I'm gonna buff it in. If you miss this product, okay, it will start to set up on you. But the good part is you can always go back over and buff it. And if it's becoming a little more firm to buff based on how long you've left it there, you just respray the product on it and buff it in. It's that simple. It can't hurt anything. Now, that's the other thing that people don't understand is these chemicals on the market today, especially all the solvent-based ones, you're damaging your surface when you use it. Think about it. What happens when you put solvent on leather? You crack it.
Dry out.
You're going to dry it out. So why the heck would you want to do that to any surface for that matter? That's why another reason we use water-based products. So I can literally open this door, as I'll show you. Watch this. Look out, Birdie. Okay. I've done the carpets. I've done the seats. I've done the dash. I've done the center console. I've done these beautiful, all this. Okay, your door seals, your rubber door seals, your gaskets. I've done all this plastic down below. I mean, there's nothing you can't do, again, with this product. All right, well, I'm done. I'm basically done, other than the rims.
Good.
And but you saw how quickly I did that, and I just wiped it down with this product. And again, that's why I always say it's more than a product. It's a lifestyle change. Again, look at all the products I've replaced. Look how little I used. Okay? Look how much time I saved. Then do the math, and when you realize one application can go a year or more, now take the cost of this bottle and divide it by 365 days and tell me what you get. It's like a penny a day. It's like $5 a year average, based on the size of your vehicle, of course. It could be $650, it could be $350. But when you really put it in perspective, now please tell me how that's expensive. When if you use another product, you got to use more of it, okay? You can only do paint or certain exterior areas. You can't do engines because they're flammable. You can't do interiors because of the solvents. You can't put it on carpets because it's going to ruin it and turn it white. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. None of that's with TopCoat F11 or TopCoat F11 Pro. And needless to say, you know, we've tested these formulas for 7+ years. Name one company out there right now that tests as long as we do, whether it's lab or real world. They don't. So when we tell you it's going to do something, it does it. Now, you see all these marketers hitting us? It's hilarious when that onslaught happened. There was so much confusion when we started, and we cut through it with one simple product to do it all, right? Everyone saw our success, and all these online guys popped out of the woodwork. I know every one of them. I even know the people. They were in supplements, for crying out loud. They were selling slingshots, for crying out loud. What the heck do they know about this industry? Zero, nothing, nada. I've been doing it for 35+ years. I actually have a passion for it. I know what I'm doing. That's why I got involved. But when I'm dealing with these kinds of groups, and all you hear, all you see is them copying or trying to come after us all the time, I mean, really just put that in perspective, right? So you want to deal with a product that's untested, go for it. You want to see what it can do, go for it. But if you want something that has actually been designed, actually been tested from somebody that knows what they're doing, that have been in this industry forever and made it for a reason, not just the shine. Now I'll give you something really funny to think about. You know what the #1 reason is why people coat their vehicle in the first place? So it's for shine. It's for the image. It's for the look of it. They want it to look its best. But when you really think about it, why should you really coat your vehicle? To protect it from the salt up north, from the corrosion, from the oxidation, from the UV damage from the sun, from the bird drops that stain, the bug acid that ruins the paint. I mean, it goes, the water spotting, it goes on and on and on. That's why you're supposed to really coat it. So people, when you know it's going to rain tomorrow, are you going to coat it? Nah, I'll get it when it's not going to rain. Why should I? It's only going to, make it look terrible. No, you're doing it to protect it from the elements. The benefit is you get the beautiful, incredible shine as I just showed you. So we do all of that. Not only do we outshine everybody with the gloss meter results to prove it, but we also do world-class protection. So you get everything. So when you talk about resale value, better assets, everything, you get it all in this one bottle at next to nothing in cost. So put that put that in your closet. Think about that one. I mean, it's facts. It's just truth. You can't argue with facts, and I always say that. So probably talk your ear off, but it's true.
Okay, Scott. Bye.